Now, another thing that comes with, dealing with a masculine problematic woman are constant conflicts, even again, little covert conflicts or passive aggressive, I'll say, right? Constant disputes, combativeness, and tension, like this power struggle. When you deal with women like this, it's going to be this on a constant. And again, the foundation, a lot of it, or the root cause of a lot of the time is going to be them emasculating you and you feeling a certain type of way about this and you respond in a certain type of way. But this conflict is not good for you, bro. This content is good for you. This content is fire for you. But this constant conflict is not good for you. It's not good for your body. It's not good for your mind. It's not good for anything. And again, we, the world, we need your energy. It's your duty as a man to, pour your energy into your family first and foremost, right? Positive family, not no negative woman, but it's your duty to pour into your family. And then whatever you have left, or figure out how you could divide it up and then come pour it into the world, because we need you in the world, right? And constant conflict, constant disputes, constant combativeness, constant tension is going to get in the way of both, right? Again, that power struggle, it's a constant power struggle until ultimately you give in. But a woman like this, and how can I say this? Because I don't want to say this and give you guys hope and think that you can change this, right? But a woman like this is a slim to none chance of you breaking her if you don't have game and you don't know what you're doing. I'm not saying it can't be done, but I don't even want to get you guys into that type of mind frame. So what I'm saying is it ain't going to stop until you give in, right? And when you give in, you might as well hang your balls up on the wall, because it's over for you. You're going to live a sad, lonely, and I say lonely because she's going to be there, but it ain't going to be no intimacy. You're going to live a sad, lonely, submissive, beta life. Like Jesse Lee Peterson say, beta. You understand? Now, with constant conflict comes emotional and mental exhaustion, right? You only have so much, you only have so much mental capacity. Right, you only have so much emotional capacity. Right, you only have so much. Like, you treat your mind and your emotions like a computer storage. Like, you only have so much before it begins to wear on you and break down. So, if all of your energy and all of your efforts is focusing on fixing this and trying to resolve conflicts and fighting and power struggles, you're going to suffer in other areas. There's going to be decreased productivity, and decreased productivity is going to not only fuck with your mind, but it's going to fuck with your money, which in turn going to fuck with your mind. So it's a vicious cycle. You're going to have strained relationships with everybody else. You understand? So again, I know you guys got friends. You see your friends go through stuff like this, and it strains everything. Right, but this mental and emotional exhaustion is what leads to burnout and fucking dudes having mental breakdowns and pushing them over the edge to do wild things. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want to be in no situation like that. Now, with constant conflict also comes super high stress levels. Stress levels super high, which is unhealthy for your body. This ain't my opinion. This ain't even like this some super game or some ism. High stress is not good for your body. Constant chronic stress is not good for your body. Not only is it not good for your mind, but it's not good for your body and your health, your physical health. It's not, right? When your body's in a state of stress, you produce something what's called cortisol, right? And when you have high cortisol levels, right, there's symptoms that come with this. It's wearing on your body. You start to develop acne. You gain weight. You start to build a lot of fat around your midsection, which is just sit on your organs, and they sit on your liver. You start to get fatty liver disease, all type of shit from fat and weight being around your midsection as a man, right? You heal a lot slower. You have difficulty concentrating, brain fog, fatigue, high blood pressure, which is damages your arteries, and that leads to stroke, kidney failure, heart attacks, all type of shit. High blood pressure, right? And a lot of people don't know they have high blood pressure until it's too late. A lot of y'all don't go to the doctor. High blood sugar, which leads to type 2 diabetes. You understand? This is all comes from chronic stress. And again, when your body is in a constant state of stress, you release something called cortisol. And these levels too high for too long starts to wear on your body. And you don't want this, bro. You might as well go smoke cigarettes. Or you might as well, dealing with a problematic woman, you might as well do drugs. It's doing the same thing to your body as drugs do. So you guys, these Boy Scout guys, it's like, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do nothing. But you deal with a problematic woman, you might as well. You understand what I'm saying? You might as well. So you don't want to be in a situation like that. Another thing, that constant conflict is bad decisions. And this is something I learned the hard way, bro. Like when I was in situations to where it was always conflict, it was always, my mind was never there, and I would make bad decisions in the streets. I would make bad decisions because you're not clear-minded. Not bad decisions but in life, you just make bad decisions. And those bad decisions gonna compound, and they're gonna be what you are today. Your decisions, the things that you do, compound, and you're going to reap the consequences or rewards of your decision making. And when you're in a constant state of conflict, stress, your mind is not right, you're cloudy, and you don't make the best decisions with anything. Financial decisions, life decisions, business decisions, the women that you choose, whatever the case may be. Right. And so when you're not making bad decisions, if you continuously making bad decisions, you're going to continue to have a bad life. Those seeds are going to sprout. And you are the sum of your decisions. You are the sum of the decisions that you made yesterday. And again, a bad life leads to bad health, bad anxiety, the bad depression, the whole nine. So another thing, that constant conflict, and I'm gonna get out of here soon because I told you I'm not gonna be on this one. This one ain't gonna be a long show. Another thing that constant conflict causes you to do is negative coping mechanisms, an unhealthy habit. And one of the hidden ones is tricking and dealing with shitty dirtbag women, right? Because you're vulnerable, right? You need intimacy. And the best way is to, you find yourself, and I'm gonna talk more about this in a couple minutes, but you find yourself entertaining women that you shouldn't entertain because you're vulnerable, right? You pick up smoking, you start smoking more, you start drinking more, to cope. You start gambling, doing unproductive things to make you feel better, because doing unproductive things, you get instant gratification from doing unproductive things instead of doing, coping with positive coping mechanisms like, self-improvement, going to the gym, getting your money right, starting another business, going to volunteer your time or something like that. You don't get instant relief doing that. I mean, if you helping people, guys, let me say this. If you're looking for something to do to make you feel better in a moment, go help somebody. That's one of the fastest ways to get a positive feedback, a positive result. Usually things that's worth it, feelings and successes that's worth it, is usually you have to sustain wanting that gratification. It comes with delayed gratification. So, you go to the gym, you instantly feel better, but, to get the results that you need or that you want to truly see takes 6 months, a year, right? So you have to delay gratification, but going to actually help people, like helping people and volunteering your time or doing something to make people's lives better, you can do anything. It'll make you feel better instantly. I learned that in doing this. A lot of the times I give stuff away just in doing this. Like if I want to feel better, let's say something got me down or whatever. If I want to feel better, I do a consultation to somebody for free. Give somebody a free consultation, help them out. They're receptive to it. It feels good, or put out a video or something. that helps hundreds of thousands of people, or however many views the video get. That makes you feel better. So if you guys want something, if any guys in a situation where they want to just feel good and you don't want to be destructive, you don't want to smoke, you don't want to drink, you don't want to destroy yourself, you don't want to destroy your body, go help somebody. Go help somebody. Go pay somebody's light bill. Go do something go read to a kid. Go volunteer at the soup line. Something. Help somebody. Give to somebody. And watch how better that make you feel good instantly. So, but you don't want to get caught up in negative coping mechanisms because you don't know. Like, again, unhealthy habits, unproductive things give you gratification. You take a sip or hit the alcohol, you feel better immediately. It makes you feel better immediately. You smoke immediately. Get you some pussy from a dirtbag bitch, but the pussy good, you feel better immediately. But it's a temporary, it's not fixing the problem. It's temporary. It's not fixing the source. See, when you do things like help people or work out or get your money together, get yourself together, you fixing the root. And the root is you. You realize it's actually you. When you cope the right way, you realize, okay, I gotta look in the mirror. It's me. I'm the problem. Because you realize life is bigger than this bullshit you're going through. Right? You're getting all these positive feelings and doing this. It's like, life is bigger than this bullshit I'm going through. Why am I going through this bullshit? And you ultimately realize you're going through it because Because ain't nobody putting no gun in your head and making you stay where you need to stay. So he's like, do I value myself? I need to value myself more. I need to love myself more. And that's what doing thing. When you cope positively, it gets you to love yourself more. It gets you to realize how valuable you are. Helping people, when you go help people, and I'm going to keep talking about that. When you help people, you realize your value. It helps you realize your value and the type of value you have, how smart you are, and the things that you have to offer when you see that you can make somebody's life better. And that's easy to do. It's very easy to do. So always remember that, man. Negative coping mechanisms and unhealthy habits are a result of constant conflict. Now,